Hello all, this is Dr. Dave Maslach talking to you about reciprocity.com. The E is written with a 3, and in this particular video I want to show you a couple of features that we've been adding to the Reciprocity platform. So if you don't know me, I'm a professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship, and I created this whole Reciprocity platform to give back as much as I possibly can. There were so many people that helped me out to get through graduate school that I wanted to help you out, so I created this sort of sharing economy proofreading platform, continuing to build it out. So I've got a really small team of developers, tiny, but that's okay. We're still working on this kind of stuff because I want to do this in terms of making it, that it sort of pays for itself. So I'm trying to not to invest as much as, some people have, although, my wife and I have invested a tremendous amount in this already, and we're continuing to build this out, and I'm still continuing to help you out. So here are some of these features that we've added in the last little bit in terms of what's going on. So when you log in, so when you go to reciprocity.com, so www.reciprocity.com, but the E has to be written with a 3. So make sure that's important. So if you look up top, so it's R3ciprocity.com, and then you'll get taken here. You can log in, and you'll be taken to this is a welcome screen. You can click on either one. I'm just going to close that out, and you can see here. So some of the wait times are actually pretty long, and the reason is we need more users on the platform. So more people joining is going to make it go a lot quicker, and we also need reviewers or editors that are willing to join the platform as well and continuing to work on it. What ends up happening is once you join, you ask to review a couple of documents, and you'll get sent a couple of test reviews. And then essentially we're going to go through them and see, I think it's 2 test reviews right now that you'll have to go through, and we'll just see if you're actually doing your job. And if you're doing your job, then you can review more, right? So that's just to make sure that there's no spammy people out there, or somebody that is, that is not as proficient as we would like. And then after that, you'll still go through a series of tests. So you have to edit some more of other people's work, and then you'll start getting credits after that. And those credits that that you couldn't get will be given to you, other than the 2 test reviews at the beginning, just to make sure that you're responsive and everything like that. So here are a couple of features that we've just added that I think is cool, and I'm hoping that you're going to tell me if you want other features and stuff like this. So what we added here is the number of lines on the platform. So this is basically the paragraph that you're at. So whatever paragraph you're at. And the reason why we chose lines was because it just, some people work on lines and some people work on paragraphs, and it'll tell you how many paragraphs in the original document that we've had, or lines that we've had, as well as the sentences that are in the original document as well. You can also get the review stats, right? So the number of changes, the readability. What happens here and if you didn't know this, is that the reviewer, this changes colors to signal whether you've done a good enough job or not with the reviews, and whether the reviewer has made enough changes or not. We have a couple of rules built into that to ensure that there is, that it'll change colors once you've done a good enough job on that. And so here's another feature that we've added down here. If you go into your profile, if you click up the top, there's a little profile thing, and we've added some FAQs. So if you go down here, and we'll probably, depending on what is happening and stuff like that, we'll add to them. So here's FAQs. We added a bunch of FAQs. There's stuff here in terms of what I'm, who I am and what has happened with this. You can get your terms, and you can come back here as well. So that was the thing that we've been working on the last little bit. Again, if you see, errors or things you want to change, the text is, whatever, just let us know. Hopefully we will get around to it in somewhat of a short time. It takes a little bit of time though, because again, this is what I'm trying to do, is have this so it sort of funds itself, right? So this stuff is expensive to do, very expensive to do. And, even when you're trying to do this as inexpensively as you can, it still costs substantial amounts of money and stuff like that to do development. So I'm trying to have it so it grows itself and develops and builds itself. And that's what a large part of the YouTube videos is about. So hopefully is, helping out in terms of funding it, just advertising on that, as well as, because the end goal is to make sure that PhD students, graduate students, or anybody that is working on this can basically get access to a tool that's going to help them out. And as well as I want to eventually get to the point where it's generating enough revenue that I could start doing scholarships and all that kind of stuff and give that to people and just make it really cool in terms of how we can give back and help other people around the world. That's kind of really what the goal is with this, is to help out graduate students as much as I possibly can, and to leverage the sort of scalability of the internet with helping you out and stuff. So the more that you use this, the more you tell friends and family and all that kind of stuff, the more that this is going to be beneficial, right? So I'm going to show you one more feature with this. If you do a good job, so if you are an actual editor and stuff like this, we built in here that you will get a bonus. You get an email if you've done a good enough job for somebody. And you'll get this sort of 5% bonus, right? So it'll tell you all this kind of stuff. And again, these emails that we're sending out, make sure that they don't go into spam, and as well as we're not trying to annoy you in any sort of way. We're just trying to give you notifications if there's something new that's happening on the platform or something like that. So yeah, just look in your spam filter and stuff. So you get a bonus. Again, if you're a reviewer and you do a good enough job and you do it quick enough, you'll get a bonus on your on your efforts, right? And what you're doing. And that's kind of what the goal is to be helpful to you as much as I can. So that's the features we've added recently. Leave some comments below. Let us know what else you'd like to add. And this is especially for, the reviewers or editors that are out there. As well as graduate students that are looking into this. What can we add to this? I'm kind of thinking about sort of different development features and stuff like this. At the moment, I'm really interested in building this out as much as we can. So the more things that we can add on here, the more sort of beneficial we can make it for you in terms of what's going on. So again, you can see right here, it's below my picture. Yeah. I don't know which one you want to look at, me or, I'm not all that pretty, aren't I? Or the dials and stuff. So you can see, this is what we've added. We have added FAQs and added the sort of couple of the emails and stuff like that. We'll give you some more feedback and notifications. Again, let us know what you think. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are. All right, so take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.